Hello everyone. I'm honored to present the award for Teacher of the Year, and I wanted to bring last year's Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Bonnie Skinner from Cosmetology, along, and we can start the tradition of paying that forward from one Teacher of the Year to the next. And I'll let her speak more at length about our Teacher of the Year, but I think the defining thing about our Teacher of the Year is the undying belief in his students and his ability to get absolutely everything out of absolutely every kid.
Although the students actually are the ones who nominate the teachers for this award, I can guarantee you if the faculty and the staff were to vote, we would all be picking the exact same person. This teacher has not only made a difference with the students, but also with the coworkers, his coworkers. I observed this person in the classroom during my very first year teaching here. I was to go in and observe, a couple of other teachers. I went in, observed him in action, and I was in awe with his enthusiasm and the rapport that he presented with his students. I thought to myself, wow, that's the kind of teacher I want to be. Many others have been sent there to observe him as well over the years, and they all too come back with the same reaction. This person has been truly inspirational to all of us. When we're faced with these ever-changing paperwork demands from the state, a lot of times we're grumbling about that, and I've heard this person say, well, okay, if it's going to improve my program and help the kids, then I'm all in. It's all about the kids. By his example, he motivates me and many others to become better teachers. It's not about how much you know, but how you show. He is an outstanding teacher with everything that he does is all for and about his students. I'm gonna let you do it.
Our 2015-2016 Teacher of the Year, Mr. Larry Galluzzi.
I don't know what, it's a pleasure to work here at Jeff Tech. I love this place. I mean, I love this place. I want to thank my students. I want to thank the administration that I work with. They're tremendous. They give me everything I need. They're bringing this school to the next level. I see it. I love being a part of it. The staff here at Jeff Tech is remarkable. It's a pleasure to work with all of them. We have an outstanding staff. I have the best partner in life. My wife. She's the teacher. She's a great person. I love her to death. My mother, my family over there. It's my mother's birthday today. And I also have a very special person in my classroom each and every day, and I'm truly blessed to have her. Mrs. Leach, can you please stand up? Thank you so much. And again, thank you, Jeff Tech, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Lexi Douglas, coming to you from the Digital Media Arts Studios in the IT Academy at Jeff Tech, and I'm here with Mr. Galluzzi and some of his students to talk about him winning Teacher of the Year award. How did that make you feel when you got that award? How was that night for you?
Overwhelmed, enjoyed.
very grateful, very honored, humbling.
Were you surprised?
I was very surprised.
So you weren't expecting it?
No, not at all. I was very, very surprised. Had no idea.
And how you win Teacher of the Year award, I believe students nominate you, right?
It's student generated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how did it make you feel to know that your students thought about you and nominated you?
Well, I had no idea that's the way they felt because I do a lot of pushing in class and I try to get the most out of them, and sometimes that doesn't bring the best response from. But I enjoy all my students and I try to do the best for each one of them. So I mean, it's all about them. It is. It's all about them and what they do here at Jeff Tech. It's they make me very happy to be around them. Even though sometimes they don't give me their all, I still am just overwhelmed, and I'm truly blessed to be here at Jeff Tech and to be around such wonderful young ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of students, can you introduce me to your students that you have here?
Well, I have 2 sophomores here, and I kind of tricked them to come here, so they had no idea where they were going, but this is Kristen Beekner, and this is Ellie Brooks, and they're wonderful students. They've been doing a great job. They're only their sophomore year, and I have high expectations for both of them.
That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Culinary Arts program. First, how did you get started in Culinary Arts and then to Jeff Tech?
Well, it goes way back. As a young man, my mother put me to work. So I was 15 years old. I was doing banquets at the Holiday Inn, bussing tables. That's where I kind of first started, and then I did a lot of different things throughout my college careers and just a variety of different jobs in the business. I went to Penn State and I graduated from their program in hotel management. Still worked the business, lots of different food businesses. And I just happened to apply to Jeff Tech because I saw that they needed a substitute for the food service program. So I decided to apply, and I did get into the substitute list. I was there for a month because the gentleman had took some time off, and the job came open the following year, and I applied and I got the job, and I've been here for 29 years since, so.
Wow.
I know,
That's
it's
a
been
long
a long time.
I didn't know you were here for that long.
I mean, I truly think the world of Jeff Tech, I think it's, I've worked with a lot of good people, a lot of good staff. It's just a great school. I've seen it do a lot of good things for young adults. I've seen change a lot of lives, and it's just a pleasure to be here.
How has working at Jeff Tech impacted your personal life?
Impacted my personal life. I've got to be around a lot of good people, you know, and I truly believe you are who you surround yourself around, you know, and I've surrounded myself around a lot of good people. I mean, the people I work with are just outstanding. My family and my friends are wonderful people, and, you know, it's just been a pleasure, I guess. I don't know.
So what's new with the Culinary Arts program?
Culinary Arts program is going through a transition right now. We started a new program, a new curriculum called ProStart. It's a National Restaurant Association certification program, and it gives these young adults the opportunity to apply some of their knowledge to work towards culinary competitions, certifications. So it's a whole new ball game. They're just not going to be thinking about culinary. They're going to be thinking about restaurant management. And it brings a lot to the table. It brings a lot more, hopefully a lot more development of the student. They can actually apply a lot of their knowledge and actually, you know what, maybe they can go out of here and start in some type of, not only a cooking jobs, but they can get into management jobs.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about ProStart?
I like it personally. I think it's different. You learn a lot more from it, I guess. Books are a lot more detailed.
Do you like doing more of the management stuff too?
Kristen, you were on management.
Yeah. So like, it's a good experience, but it's a lot of work.
It opens their eyes up. I mean,
Yeah.
it really does. It exposes them to a lot of, the management thing. I don't think they really realize what goes into managing an operation.
So how would you describe your teaching style?
I set my expectations high for each person, and I expect them to at least climb towards those expectations. Everybody has a potential, and I try to bring each student to the highest potential that they're qualified for or can obtain. I'm honest. I think that students need to know when they're doing good, but I also think they need to know when they're messing up. That's the only way that they can improve. I encourage messing up. I think it's the best way to learn. If you give me the 100% effort, if you're applying yourself, there's nothing better than a screw up. It's all good stuff. That's what they're here for. Some of the best mistakes are good stuff. I mean, it's just, I like when you mess up because that's how you learn. That's what you're here for. This is when you can mess up, and then you can see, what the bad stuff is, and then you can only just go climb. So I think that's what I try to incorporate in my teaching. I mean, if you come in and you're just going to be lazy and not perform and not try, then you're going to probably not get along with me because I just don't like that kind of stuff. If you come in and apply yourself, you're going to get everything out of me that you possibly can. And I like to give. I really do like to give them everything I have. It just means a lot to me.
So what are your hopes and goals as Culinary Arts continues? What would you like to see happen?
I've seen a great advancement in my students as far as applying their knowledge in competitions. I'm a competitor. I mean, I like to win. And I'm okay with losing too, as long as I gave it my best effort. I have some students that are capable of bringing it to a great level, and I just want to see them obtain that level in the next few years. It'd be really cool, and I know that they'd be very excited if they obtain it. I think it'd be really cool for them, and so that's what I'm trying to get there. I mean, they can, with this new program and the new opportunities that are available to them, I think that they can reach for quite a good stuff.
What would you say is your greatest achievement while being a teacher?
My students, I still get a lot of them that come back to see me and write me letters, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, they know where my house is, and they know that it's always open to them. In fact, tonight at 4 o'clock, I have 2 of my old students coming back to visit. One's actually a sous chef down in Nemicolin, and his wife is an assistant baker down there. So, and they happen to be in the area, and those are the things that are just overwhelming. I mean, it's special.
I think it's so cool at Jeff Tech. Like, you really build relationships, especially with your shop teacher, but even your academic teachers. But you're with them for 4 years and half of the day, and you really, I think, get attached to your teachers. At least I do.
It's good connections.
It really is. So, Allie and Kristen, what are some qualities of Mr. Galluzzi that you think helped him get Teacher of the Year?
Careful.
I don't know. He's very nice. Like he's probably the most open-hearted person I know. He does anything for anybody. So I think he deserves it, just in general.
What do you think?
I think, yeah, he did deserve it. I mean, he is very, like she said, and I don't know, he's funny. He's always makes people laugh, and he's just a good person.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Okay, well, is there anything else you guys would like to add to our interview?
Alec? Again, I just love being at Jeff Tech. I think it's a fantastic school. I meet a lot of great young adults, not only in my program, but in everybody's program. And I think that, I know I teach culinary, but I really try to reach out to as many students as I possibly can. I mean, just shaking their hand and smiling at them as they come through the door means a lot to them, means a lot to me. And it's just great to be here.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on with me. I appreciate it so much. I'm Lexi Douglas with Mr. Galluzzi and a few of his students. Thank you so much for watching. This was Jeff Tech News.